Welcome back to another episode of D1 Die. I'm excited about this. I just am. Yeah.
You're excited in general, aren't
you?
Yeah,
no. So we're going to dice 1 to 20. I'm going to roll this. One of these numbers correspond to a question, and that is what we're going to talk about today. Let's give this a go. What do we get?
Number one.
One.
So this would have been the first question you ever wrote.
Actually, is the first question that I ever wrote.
I bet you it's about retro.
Yeah, probably.
What is the best multiplayer game?
Multiplayer game.
Multiplayer game.
I'm ready.
Go.
No, I can't.
You do this all the
I know.
You said last time you're like, oh no, I'm always the first to go.
Yeah.
But
So I'm ready now. I'm loaded.
I'm ready now.
It's gestate while you two gentlemen talk
But
about it.
it's a really hard one because are we talking new? Are we talking old?
Yeah, see, I've just had like 7 more coming to my
I
head.
know, right? That's the thing. I mean, one of the first multiplayer games.
Loot crate drop.
Yeah, fully. One of the first ones that I ever played would probably be like Quake.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Doom multiplayer. Yeah. I remember doing multiplayer. I had my 486 or Intel Pentium 1 downstairs, and we drilled a hole through the floor and ran a Cat 6 cable up there to another PC, and we would play Doom against each other.
Nice.
My first ever multiplayer experience was with Doom, and that was with my year 10 maths teacher.
What?
Who I had to like ring him, but on the modem.
Yeah.
My parents just showed me how to get streaming video over the internet. My dad showed me this cool real-time radio station online. Matt, what's the matter?
It's my parents. They still have a 28.8 modem.
US Robotics 56K modem download at incredible speeds, so you can finally unlock the true power of the internet.
We were all 28.8 users once.
So we played. I think we spent about 4 hours trying to. We got maybe 2 games.
Yeah.
That was my first multiplayer experience.
Nice.
Yours? Can you remember your first?
First probably would have been Quake.
Quake.
Yeah, probably would have been Quake, I'd say. So that's when we actually landed. Yeah, it would have been Quake.
Quake is good.
But I was never a multiplayer fan back in the day. I was always solo, always point and click.
You didn't do many LANs and stuff like that?
No, hardly any back in the day. So
Unreal Tournament?
Yeah, I played a bit of that. Yeah, definitely. Yep.
Yeah.
So I guess
even at that age, mate, it was getting too quick for me.
Twitch, right?
Very twitchy.
I guess at this point we have to say what is our favourite, what is what we think is the best.
I think so for me, the one that I really needs to get an honourable mention is Mario Kart. It's just fantastic for local.
Anyone can play that.
Yeah, and it's it's a huge staple. I think it's a big reason that games are so popular today because of Mario Kart. It's a fantastic game. But for me, it is one of my favourite games of all time, so I can't not say it on my
God,
There's no way I can't say that game.
Yeah.
It's absolutely phenomenal. You can play it as a solo game if you choose, but it's a bit of a waste of time to do that. What you can achieve with a group of people is simply phenomenal.
I know historically you've talked about moments too.
Yeah.
There's moments.
Memories. Memories. As great as Mario Kart is, I would suggest that there's probably there would be very few people on the planet that can remember a specific race or that time that this happened. Whereas in Eve, I would be able to, off the top of my head, go these like 10 moments that I remember I was with this person, we were doing this happened.
Yeah, wow.
So it has that kind of effect.
Yeah.
So for me, Eve Online.
Okay. Yeah.
I harp on. I've got 3. Okay.
Whoa!
But I harp on it. So one would be the one I choose, I suppose, and the other 2 need honorable mentions for different reasons. So I guess for me, multiplayer would have to probably be Destiny 1 for me, just because of the time that I started doing that, and the raids in particular built that sort of memorable moments for me.
And that's more about the relationships, is it, with the people?
Absolutely, it is. The game was
the fact
that the game was there at the time with the right people. That's why
you could almost transfer that game. Could have been a number of different games.
Absolutely could have. Yeah, it was just the right time.
Yeah. Which I think which is fair. Of all of our answers, will be something along that. Eve Online. That's probably it's the people I played that game with.
Yeah,
that could have been many different games.
Definitely. Yeah. The other 2 that are honourable mentions for me, Battlefield 4. and Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
See, I thought Battlefield 4 was going to be your
Battlefield
answer.
4. So
Yeah,
good,
Battlefield 4 is probably would have been it if it hadn't have been for the less likelihood of having to do stuff as a group with other people.
Yeah.
Like you need to do that in Destiny. In Battlefield 4 you didn't really need to. Like there's squads and stuff, but you know it's still just run around and shoot things really.
Yeah.
So yeah, those two.
Okay. Yeah. Honorable mention as well. Diablo 3 for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was probably one of the first ones that I got invited to play as a team of people and stuff like that. But then I got into Arma 2 DayZ mod. Then DayZ came out, and then I was like, I used to love capturing people and then making them eat human flesh. Right? You'd be like,
but what about in the game?
Yeah, that was last Saturday.
I'd be like, eat it now, and he's like, no, I don't want to eat the flesh. So much fun.
It's terrifying coming over here.
But yeah, and then I have to say, probably the one I spent the most amount of time on and really enjoyed, like every second night I'd be on it, would be Arma 3. I gotta take fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just for the military, the base building, so that has a little mod on there as well for that. Arma 3.
Yep.
I think I do want to quickly just say we throw a lot of shade all the time on Call of Duty, but Call of Duty 2 for me was a huge multiplayer game. You mentioned Modern Warfare.
Yep.
You know, I think that it's easy to have pot shots at Call of Duty nowadays, but it had a huge effect, I think, on us all playing multiplayer games.
Yep. Yeah, well, for me, first-person shooter games were really introduced, not including Duke and the old Dooms and stuff, like current gen, I suppose, is, the Call of Duty's made that bridge for me to really be a PC gamer and a first-person shooter game, for sure.
There we go.
So many more.
You could seriously spend like all day listing this stuff off. Right?
NBA Jam.
But what we want to know also,
Perfect
NBA
guy.
Jam, oh my god,
Yep.
yes.
He's heating up.
Boom, shakalaka. So what else did we want to know?
That's it. What I do want to know is other people's thoughts on this.
Best multiplayer
So,
game ever.
right
But you're not allowed to be like us
below.
and list 7.
No, just one.
Yeah. Do as we
Comment
say,
below.
not as we do.
Let us know exactly what your favourite multiplayer game is.
I'm a bit disappointed I didn't say DayZ mod now.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. You actually got me into that.
Yeah, I did.
Sure.
Yeah.
Kind of feel like I could have given
Do you remember
Warcraft
when
a
we
bit more love.
flew the airplane for the first time?
Yeah.
And you're like, no, you're going to kill us all. Or someone, and I'm like, no, I can fly this. And we did a whole loop of the map, and I landed it, and we did not die.
See, EVE Online moments. That's what it is.
Do you remember the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
moment though
moments.
when we finally got all the parts of the chopper, took off and went, yeah.
Yeah.
That was like 16 hours worth of work.
God. Comment below, let us know what yours is, and we will see you on the next episode. Say goodbye.
See ya.
Bye.